Welcome back to Mystical Kannada friends. In the last video,
We learnt about the Bahmani kingdom, and today we shall know more about the Adil Shahis of Bijapur. The Adil Shahis of Bijapur ruled in Bijapur from 1489 to 1686. The most prominent among them were Yusuf Adil Khan and Ibrahim Adil Shah II. Their business language was Kannada and Urdu. Kannada and Persian was the language of scripts and inscriptions. Major literary works and authors during their period are Kitab-e-Navras by Ibrahim II, Thakirat-ul-Muluk by Shirazi and Ali-Nama by Ali II. The Adil Shahis was a Shia and later Sunni Muslim dynasty that ruled the Sultanate of Bijapur, centered on Vijaypur, present-day Bijapur district, Karnataka, in the western area of the Deccan region of southern India. Bijapur had been a province of the Bahmani Sultanate before its political decline in the last quarter of the 15th century and eventual breakup in 1518. The Bijapur Sultanate was absorbed into the Mughal Empire in 1686 after its conquest by the Emperor Aurangzeb. 5 separate sultanates rose in the Deccan by breaking the Bahmani kingdom. They were known after the title of their founder as the Imad Shahi dynasty of Berar, the Nizam Shahi dynasty of Ahmednagar, the Adil Shahi dynasty of Bijapur, the Qutub Shahi dynasty of Golconda, and the Barid Shahi dynasty of Bidar. The founder of the dynasty, Yusuf Adil Khan, was Sultan Yusuf Adil Khan Savah, the son of Mahmud Beg of Sawa in Iran. Yusuf's bravery and personality raised him rapidly in Sultan's favour, resulting in his appointment as the Governor of Bijapur. Yusuf Adil Khan asserted his independence in 1489 with the help of Bijapuri general Kalidas Madhu Sadhwani, a brilliant commander and a good diplomat. Yusuf and his son Ismail generally used the title Adil Khan. Khan, meaning chief in various Central Asian cultures and adopted in Persian, conferred a lower status than Shah, indicating royal rank. Only with the rule of Yusuf's grandson, Ibrahim Adil Shah I, the title of Adil Shah came into common use. Important rulers of this dynasty are Yusuf Adil Khan and Ibrahim Adil Shah II. They worshipped Allah. The language of inscriptions was Kannada and Persian, and the major language spoken was Urdu. The important literature during their time is the Kitab-e-Navras by Ibrahim II, Tazkirat-ul-Muluk by Shirazi, and Ali-Nama by Ali II. Before the Muslims could establish their rule in Bijapur, it was a great center of learning in South India. It is evident from the bilingual Marathi-Sanskrit inscription, which is inscribed just under the Persian epigraph in the Karimuddin Mosque, that the city of Bijapur is given the title of Banaras of the South. In the second half of the 16th century and the 17th century, under the aegis of Adil Shahis, the capital city of Bijapur occupied a prominent place among the celebrated cities in India. It was a great center of culture, trade and commerce, education and learning, etc. It was known for its own culture called Bijapur culture. The Adil Shahi Sultans made an elaborate arrangement of pure and wholesome water for the people of Bijapur and its suburbs. At Torvi, a masonry dam was constructed. We find another dam in its far eastern side. To augment the existing water supply in the city, Muhammad Adil Shah constructed Jahan Begum Lake, ya Begum Talab, in the south of Bijapur. This lake fed the southern and eastern sides of the city, thus water reached every corner of the capital. Captain Skies, who visited Bijapur in 1819, reports there were 700 wells with steps and 300 wells without steps within the walls of Bijapur. Moreover, we find the remains of tanks and lakes named Rangres Talab, Qasim Talab, Fatehpur Talab and Allahpur Talab in the vicinity of Bijapur. In the kingdom of Bijapur, the medical aids existed. In the hospitals, the different departments dealt and treated different fevers, eye and ear problems, skin and other diseases. We have references that in the kingdom the physician practiced the Unani, Ayurvedic, Irani and European systems of medicine. Bijapur, being the capital and big business center, attracted merchants and travelers in large number from the Deccan and many parts of India and foreign lands. From different parts of world, many envoys, merchants, travelers, etc. visited Bijapur in its heyday of magnanimity and grandeur, and they left behind the valuable accounts of past grandiosities of Bijapur. The Adil Shahi monarchs were great lovers of music. Some of them attained high order. The Mushaira or the Poetic Symposium was born in Bijapur court and later travelled north. The Adil Shahis built wonderful buildings like Ibrahim Roza, Gol Gumbaz, Bara Khamba, Mehtar Mahal and Jami Masjid at Bijapur. They also created beautiful tanks like Taj Bawdi and Chand Bawdi. They also encouraged music and painting. The territory of Bijapur Sultanates extended from Bangalore, Arcot and the Palar River in the south, and from the river Bhima to the Arabian Sea in the north, and from Adoni, Nandyal and Manjra River in the east up to the Ratnagiri, Goa and Cape Ramas in the west. They ruled over Pune and Solapur in Maharashtra, parts of Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Their administration continued for about 200 years. That's about the Adil Shahis of Bijapur. We shall meet in our next video related to the Badrid Shahids of Bidar. Until then, like Kannada, love Kannada and subscribe Mystical Kannada for lot more interesting videos about Kannada and Karnataka. Sirigannadam Gelge, Sirigannadam Balge.